welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious green chard patties stuffed with cheese. I know you guys are going to love them, but you know something? First things first. My apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. These are my ingredients: parsley, black pepper, chicken bouillon with tomato, garlic cloves, bay leaves, fresh Cacique cheese, tomato, half an onion, eggs, and of course, the star, the green chard. This is everything we need to make these delicious patties filled with cheese. I know you guys are going to love it, so let's get started. I want to start first with my green chard. Look at this. These are so fresh. I have one whole bunch of the green chard. Let me show you what I'm going to remove from them. And I'm only removing the stems just from right here. Look at this. This part is the part we're not going to use. And look at them. They are nice. The leaves are really green, nice and fresh. Well, I'm going to continue cutting the stems of the rest of the green chards. I am almost completely done. But remember, this part we're not going to use. Look at them. They look beautiful. Here, I am completely done. And now let's go to the sink and let's rinse them completely. One by one, making sure that we really have them through running water just like that, making sure that we get every little piece completely wet and rinsed. And of course, I'm going to continue with the rest of them until I'm completely done. Here I am completely done. I have boiling water, just regular boiling water. And now I am ready to add one by one. We're gonna add them and just leave them in here for 1 minute, no more than 1 minute. You wanna make sure after 1 minute, take the excessive water off and then just take them out of the water. This is done. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I have the half an onion here and the garlic cloves, and I'm gonna go ahead and have them nice and caramelized. I added just a little bit of the vegetable oil on the bottom of the pan, and I am ready to just start getting them nice and caramelized. When it starts smelling like the onion and the garlic, then you know that it's time to remove them. And it really doesn't take too long, just a couple minutes. Look at this. This is what's gonna give the salsa a delicious flavor. Now I'm ready to add the 2 tomatoes that I'm gonna chop in 4 pieces, and I'm gonna add them to my blender. And to this, I'm going to add my chicken bouillon, my black pepper, and some water, and let's blend it completely. We're gonna go ahead and put it aside. I'm gonna continue with my queso fresco, Cacique, and I'm just gonna cut it, cube it, just like this, so I could start adding it to my green chard. Look at this. I'm gonna just bend the side, this edge, bend it before you start adding the cheese and making this delicious patties, just like that. Making sure that you really roll them just the way I'm doing it, so the cheese doesn't come out when you start cooking them. Look at this. These patties come out delicious. You guys are going to love it. I am completely done, and this is the last one. This one is very small, but I'm doing the same thing. And now I'm gonna help myself with the plate and some napkin so that the napkin absorbs the excessive water. Okay, this is done. Now I'm going to continue separating the yolk from the whites so that we could blend it away. Let me go ahead and just separate completely the yolk from the whites. And I'm going to put them in this extra plate. Just like that. I have completed with the eggs, separating the 4 eggs. And now I am ready to start blending them. You want to make sure, if you don't have this machine, use the manual one. But just make sure that you add your yolks when it's already nice and fluffy. Just like that. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes before all the mixture is going to be really fluffy. Just like this. Look at this. Okay, this is done on my pan. It's nice and hot. I have vegetable oil, and I'm going to start covering the green chards. All those little patties I'm going to cover completely with the egg mixture. And I'm going to start frying them. These patties come out amazing. You could add steamed rice, white steamed rice, or you could just enjoy them with soft tortillas. It really doesn't take too long for them to get nice and brown. So I'm going to flip them. And it takes about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to remove them. I'm going to continue making the rest of these delicious patties. And I'll see you when I'm done. Now I'm using the same pan and I'm adding the liquid, the salsa. I'm going to let it cook, but first I'm going to taste it to see if I need to add a little more of chicken bouillon. I'm going to add here my Baileys, and I'm going to add my parsley. Just on the top, let me add the parsley. I'm going to let it cook and simmer and reduce for about 10 minutes. So it gets nice and thick. After the 10 minutes, it's going to become nice and thick. Look at this. Now I'm ready to add the patties and get them nice and soaked in this delicious and amazing sauce. I'm going to let them cook for about 4 minutes, and then I am going to be ready to enjoy them. I'll see you in a little bit. Look at this. They smell delicious. They're really soaked in the delicious sauce. I can't wait to enjoy them. I'll see you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with these green chard cakes. You know something? They are filled with queso fresco. They are just delicious. When I'm making these delicious cakes, you know something? It transports me when I was a child and my mother used to cook this delicious dish. I hope, my friends, you give it a try. You could combine it with white rice and enjoy them just like that, or you could enjoy them the way I enjoy them here at home. I just add 2 tortillas, soft tortillas, and I dip them in that delicious sauce, and then I enjoy my cakes just like that. So let me taste them. Let me stop talking, and let me taste these delicious patties or cakes. Excuse me. Amazing every time. These patties, they come out so delicious. The taste of the green chard is so intense, so delicious, and of course, very healthy. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying these delicious green chard patties that come out delicious every time. When I was making them, I remembered when I was a child and my mother cooked this so often, and we really loved it. She added white rice. Perfection. I hope you give it a try. Like, subscribe, and share. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.